What's up, everybody? We took a long hiatus, but we are back. This is our 100th episode. I can't believe we've made it this far. 100 episodes. The Mariners are battling for the division with the hugest series in history coming up against the Astros. We've got so much to get into. We're so glad to be back, and let's get into it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Sogcast. I'm Patrick.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Garrett.
100 episodes is crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
We started out, 3.5 years ago with no camera.
Audio only,
on
sitting
couches.
on couches in the garage with microphones all around. Here we are.
We've come a long way. We've had a lot of guests and co-hosts and stuff over the years. And
Life changes. I'm traveling more. I mean, this guy here, he's getting married soon. It's pretty crazy.
Yep. Next month. That is crazy.
So yeah, unexpected hiatus, but we are back with another episode, our official 100th episode. We've all been manifesting with you guys. I hope you've all been involved with this witchcraft going on with the Mariners. The 10-game win streak. We finally got a long win streak. We're 15 games above 500 at
Beautiful.
84-69 right now.
Nice.
And the Mariners have been playing out of their mind. So
yeah, dude.
It's been so fun to watch, and it's so funny, the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Coming out of the All-Star break, we could not have been more high on the Mariners. They added all the pieces they needed. We were like, oh my God, this is win now mode. They're actually doing it. And we were the second hottest team in baseball coming out of the break.
yeah, we went 8-1 or something like that out of the break, 9-1, and then we ended up going on a road trip that kind of killed our momentum against the Mets and Phillies.
We were flowing, and then before you knew it, we were ebbing. And
and ain't that the sea? We're just sailing it.
And then we became the second worst team in baseball with just an absolutely abysmal road trip. It kind of looked like the Mariners were pissing away their chances right in front of us. And then they flowed again, and they're currently flowing.
They did. It seemed like a home and away difference there for a while, where we have a great home stand. We go on the road, we kind of falter, come back, get strong again. We go on the road again, lose a game to Cleveland, get swept by Tampa, go into Atlanta and take the series, ending with an 18-2 victory on that Sunday. And that's when things really turned around here at the beginning of September. We ended that road trip, which was an awful road trip, but we ended beating Atlanta 10-2 and 18-2 in the last two games. And we came into our homestand with no travel day in between, swept St. Louis, swept a 4-game series against the Angels who came into town, and we have not looked back. I mean, the Etsy Witch.
Shout the hell out.
Whoever made that $20 Etsy Witch make that spell, we were all believing and manifesting with you, bestie. It's been a crazy run. The 10-game streak right after that has been amazing. And the Mariners snuck out the third game of the Royals trip, a 2-0 victory on Wednesday, day game. And they go straight to Houston tomorrow.
3 series left.
Three series left.
This is the home stretch. We can pretty much assure, as long as the Mariners don't lose out, which against the Rockies, I don't think is possible. The Mariners are going to make the playoffs. Whether it's wild card or division depends a lot on this series right here. Wild card is cool. For so long we've just been just get us into the postseason. Just wild card is fine. But let's get the division. We need the division. I want to take it to Houston, in Houston, prove we're the better team, and it's time for the Mariners to take the division. It's been over 20 years, haven't really threatened in that time. Let's take this division. Let's take it to Houston.
I think we got a good shot. We're starting with Brian Wu pitching against the Astros, which is a great decision. The guy has been amazing all season long.
It lines up well. Yeah. Having Brian Wu, he's been amazing. His second year All-Star, I believe. He's unbelievable this year.
Set
And-
his season record for most strikeouts in a game.
Yeah.
Was it, 13?
13.
Crazy. And then
Yeah.
the next day, George Kirby with 14 strikeouts.
14.
Oh, I think he tied his record.
Yep.
14?
He had
That's
14 earlier this year when he set the record.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
then Logan Gilbert after. I mean, that's who you want.
Walter. Not all the boys. A lot of the boys grew mustaches,
Yep.
which I'm always in favor of.
And all three of these guys we just talked about, it goes Wu, Kirby, Logan in Houston, and that's what we want. We don't want to see Bryce Miller or Castillo on the mound in Houston. That's tough because they will leave some over the plate and they will get demolished. So we're hoping that our best pitchers, the pitchers with the most feel and weak contact, are out there, and that's the way it lined up for the Mariners. So things are all coming up Mariners right now. I mean,
Yes.
we're tied for the division lead at 84 and 69 with Houston. We are in the wild card. Boston is 83 and 70. But below that, it's 81 and 71 from Cleveland. So it looks like we'll take a wild card spot as long as we win most of our games here. But this series here, which I don't know when you'll hear this episode, hopefully we take these wins against Houston.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is
It's the biggest series of our lives right now, honestly.
No.
It kind of is. That's wild, dude.
This is really huge. I don't know the last time I've been this excited for like regular season baseball. In 2023, like when we clinched and everything, that was so exciting. But that was, just clinching like the wild card. This is against our most hated rival for the division in their stadium. It's it's like a movie, and
Yeah.
I'm beyond excited. This series is huge. It's so huge.
The
So-
time is so ripe.
Yes.
The Rangers are also 5 games back from us right now. I think they've been doing okay, but we've been winning too. So they're having a really tough time chasing us, which is good.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah, we can take the division. And Detroit is kind of flopping around a little bit.
They are. They have been struggling. They've been one of the hottest teams in baseball. And
I think last time we left off on our last episode, we were talking about how the Mariners could play themselves into a playoff bye.
yeah,
And it's still possible.
it's very possible, especially with the way Detroit's kind of been getting cold. And what's interesting about baseball is like, especially leading into this final playoff push, it's all about getting hot at the right time. Like you literally just want to tread water and be enough to the certain point of the season that when you get hot to close it out, you get yourself that solidified playoff spot. And the Mariners have been playing good ball for the majority of the year, and we were so crazy fortunate that even when the Mariners were sucking, so was Houston.
Mhm.
So we were losing, Houston was losing. We really did not lose very much ground in that whole 2 weeks where we were just playing abysmal baseball. And now it's all kind of finally coming to a head.
Going on that 10-game win streak at the time that they did was pretty crucial. If we had done that a little bit earlier, then it leaves you just that much more room to kind of fall off.
Mm.
I mean, I think it's perfect timing. Going into Houston, we're going to play the Rockies. Oh my God. All the series that, you should sweep, you should win these series. Those are the scary ones, in my opinion. I'm excited for the Astros series. I'm a little bit worried about the Rockies series because of just how Mariners would it be. I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And then we end with the Dodgers. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't like ending the season with interleague play. It seems kind of weird to have our last 2 series against National League teams. One thing I was kind of wondering about, like with the Dodgers, if they're solidified their playoff spots, if they might even rest
Yes.
some players the final game of the season.
Yeah, try to line up schedules for the playoff schedule rather than the regular season.
Yeah. Sit their best players and kind of give us a little bit more of a shot to win those last few games there.
That usually happens with pitchers, especially. So maybe we'll face some nobody pitcher instead of like one of their aces, just so
I
they
mean,
can line it up.
Did the
So that'd be
Dodgers have
nice.
any nobody pitchers?
No, well,
I mean, their bullpen has been
good point.
awful. The Dodgers surprisingly are having their own struggles this year. I don't think there's going to be a single 100-win team in baseball this year.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy how like even like an 88 game team has clinched a wild card spot at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, like okay. I thought we'd have to go 92, 94 wins, but like hey, 88 ain't bad.
Yep.
But the Mariners are looking at something like that in the 88-90 range if they keep winning at the rate they have. But I mean, let's talk about what has been. We'll look ahead for sure. The Rockies and Dodgers, everything comes to a head here, like you guys were saying with the Houston series. But everything that's driven our team this year or this last month has been, I mean, there's a few key players, especially
For sure. Let's hear about him.
Julio Rodriguez.
Huge.
Oh my God, his second half again. Somehow he's a late season performer. It's August, it's September. He's turned it on. This last week, he's slugging .538 and his OBP, his on base percentage is .433. He's over 1.1. What is it called?
OPS.
OPS, yes. And in the last 30 games, he's hitting .308 and has about 1.0 OPS. So batting 1,000, man.
Yep.
This guy's been hot, and we've said it over and over again. When this guy goes, this team goes. He's been fuel. He's at 27 steals and 30 home runs. He's about to have another 30-30 season. No way he doesn't steal 3 bags in this next couple series here.
It is crazy, Julio. And now, I mean, this is just what you expect from Julio Rodriguez. It's going to be a rough first
4 months.
Yeah, like 2/3 of the season. He's gonna, and then the last like 2 months, he is one of the best players in baseball during that span. If he could put together a full year of this, you're talking potential MVP. But as it is, I mean, he does get hot when the game, as we always say, the games all matter the same. Some games matter a little bit more.
Yep.
You know, and, you know, you get into the dog days of summer, and he's one of the hottest players in baseball. He's been absolutely phenomenal, and it's really crazy that he can kind of struggle in a sense over, you know, the first few months of the season. And literally, you know, August hits or whatever, and it's like a switch is flipped, and he just becomes a superstar.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Hopefully he can put it together. We've seen him grow, but he's still getting picked off at first base. I will say that one loss we've had in the last 10 games, we had first and third, given there were 2 outs, right? But, like, we had a little rally going. He gets picked off of first base right when we get things rolling. We're ahead by 1 run, but we need more. And that didn't help at all. That dude needs to quit getting picked off first base. It was weird, too, because it was first and second. Cal Raleigh tagged up on a fly ball to right field and went to third base. Like, Cal went to third, but Julio had to stay at first. So I think, man, he was still taking the lead like a bigger lead than he should because there was no runner at second, but he didn't like think about not being protected that way. And like, I don't know, they caught him sleeping. It was like right after Cal went to third. It was a weird thing. He's still growing, but like, that's the last part of the game I can criticize because every other part of his game has been excellent.
Unbelievable in center field.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One of the most valuable center fielders in baseball, if not the most valuable. So
We're going to keep going on players who have made a huge impact.
Yeah.
Definitely. We talk about the
The biggest butted elephant in the room.
There is I want to say this right. Is it Cal.
I think it's Cal.
Cal with
Like,
a W.
moo.
Cal Raleigh is putting a potential MVP season. I truly believe he should win it. That's not even biased. You look at the hitting stats that Aaron Judge is putting up with his average on base. I get all that. Aaron Judge is also DHing mainly. He's been injured. And if I've learned anything from the East Coast bias with how they treated Edgar Martinez, apparently DHs shouldn't matter all that much.
What about relievers?
That too. So Cal is playing the most difficult position in baseball. He plays it every single day. His just games are through the roof. He almost has 15 stolen bases. He has 14 on the year to go with his 56 home runs. He has a chance to get 60 home runs, which is crazy. And also to think that if he played in a little league stadium like they do in New York, he'd probably have 70 home runs right now. Aaron Judge has his little baby porch that they have in right field where the high school that I played at has deeper dimensions in the outfield than what Aaron Judge has to hit into. Cal is doing it on one of the hardest parks to hit in baseball. Give him MVP. It shouldn't even be a question, honestly. And if you say, oh, he's only batting like 250 and that goes against you, you're insane. And you don't know ball.
Love it.
Cal Raleigh is a superhero. I've been saying it all year. This guy is a superhero. He's passing guys like Johnny Bench. He's passing guys like Mickey Mantle. He's tied Ken Griffey Jr. for the most home runs on the Mariners. He's a switch hitting catcher. Okay. All right. So Logan Gilbert's pitching, right? There's runners on second and third base. And he calls a splitter. And Logan spikes that shit. He spikes it so hard that it bounces off the ground, and Cal is confident enough to block that ball with his throat. With his throat. And we hold the runners on base. We get out of the inning. Cal Raleigh comes up the top half of the inning and hits the 55th home run to pass Mickey Mantle. That next half inning, the dude is the toughest guy you'll ever see. He works so well with the pitchers. He knows pitchers and catchers, which is why he steals bags too. And he's got wheels. Let's just say it. He can move.
He pulls the wagon.
He
He's
does.
got every skill you want, and he is the best player on the baseball field right now. He dominates the baseball field from both sides of the plate and behind it.
And the name of the award is Most Valuable Player. How is there anyone more valuable in baseball right now than Cal Raleigh? There's not. Aaron Judge could bat 400. He's doing it from DH. It's not the most valuable. If he wants to win Silver Slugger, sure, give that to Aaron Judge. When we're talking most valuable player, it's Cal, and it's hands down. It's not even a question.
There's still 9-10 games left or whatever. He's got 118 RBIs, 56 homers. He's hit 59 singles and 56 home runs. So let's just and he's hit like 20 some doubles too, like the 28 doubles, something like that. This dude has some of the most extra base hit power that you've ever seen from anybody. And pitching is at its height, dude. There's never been a time in baseball where pitching has been better. Just saying, this dude, MVP all the way. He's the MVP.
Yes. Other guys who have helped us get this far. How about Jorge Polanco?
How
Holy
about
shit.
Jorge Polanco? I want to take us back.
Shocking.
Imagine, if you will, a terrible baseball season where Jorge Polanco is very bad. So bad that he is no longer on the team, gets DFA'd. Follow me with this one.
Yep.
We go on to pick him back up to play third base, a position he is horrible at.
After knee surgery.
After knee surgery. We are in such a bad place that we need Jorge Polanco to be our opening day third baseman. That's a bad place to be.
It was.
Anyway, he's on the team. The season progresses. We decide that should have never happened. That was a terrible idea. But Jorge Polanco can swing the hell out of a bat.
Yes.
He's crushing it. Middle of the season, he's no longer playing third base. He's no longer even playing second base. He is just DHing because of his crappy knee.
And pinch hitting late in the game.
Sure.
If we need it.
And he's doing great.
Yep. He's smashing.
He has
Hit some homers.
propelled us through kind of the worst part of the season, where he was kind of like the light on a not doing so well team. The season continues. The All-Star game. After the All-Star game, comes back hot. Very hot. And is also now playing second base, which I said, I'm on record saying that should never happen. That's a bad idea. We brought up Cole Young and brought back Leo Rivas. We had second baseman. We also had a man named Dylan Moore who could play second base.
Oh,
But more on him later.
Remember Ben Williamson?
We had Ben Williamson. Yeah. We had third baseman.
Miles Master Boney.
There were dudes. And all of them should have played second base before Jorge Polanco. Now, Jorge Polanco, Mr. I can only hit doubles, Jorge Polanco. Mr. I'm fine at second base, Jorge Polanco.
Yeah. Where did he come from?
He has made such a huge impact on this season, and I was like, no,
This is
bad and wrong.
This is what I was hoping for last year. I remember being excited for Polanco to make a difference like he has this last month.
Because he's had a sick career.
Yeah.
And the worst season of his life last year.
It just goes to show how bad that injury was affecting him. And now that he's fully healthy, he's back to playing. He's a good second baseman.
I knew he wasn't going to hack it at third, especially after knee surgery. I was like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm glad Ben Williamson was valiant, made a valiant effort and couldn't hit well enough, I guess. But we made the trades we needed to make, and that forced Ben out of the picture. I liked Ben Williamson a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone liked Ben Williamson.
And then, dude, okay.
It's not like he's gone.
The trades we made
He'll be back
this season were completely unexpected for me. And I commend the front office for making those 1-year rental deals and not giving up too much, but also making the difference for this year. This is what we've been missing, is that punch.
I fully believed we were going to get Suarez and Naylor, and you told me I was fucking dumb.
I thought
there was no way, especially after we made the Naylor trade. I was like, there's no way we're going to do 2 separate trades with the same team and get both of their corners. And I could not believe when we got Suarez. I was so hyped for Naylor. That was already like, oh my God, the Mariners are trying to do it. And I was like, they're not going to get Suarez. They just made a deal with the Diamondbacks. Why would they do it again? It doesn't really happen like that.
Yeah, it does.
Apparently it does sometimes.
I knew the Naylor possibility was on the table, but I thought no way we'd have Suarez back too.
Patrick said the same thing because getting Suarez back would be Jerry DiPoto admitting that he was wrong for getting rid of him in the first place, which Patrick said he would never do. And he did.
He did.
I'm happy with the decisions made.
And he's the worst hitter on the team right now.
Yeah, he's kind of striking out a lot, but we know he does that.
That is what Suarez does, though. You know he's going to pop a home run at least once a week, and he's going to strike out the other times.
You know, that day the couple days ago, we scored a shit ton of runs. Three homer days.
Spread it out, boys.
From Dom,
How about across
Canzone.
a couple games?
And Suarez was the only guy kind of left out, but the next day, he had a great day. He went 4 for 4 and hit a
3-run bomb.
and helped us win that game too. No,
I think we lost that game.
Yeah. Well, he had a hot day when the rest of
He
the
did.
team didn't the next day. So, you know, it takes a whole team. And,
It does.
And having that guy make a difference on a day where everyone else is quiet and he's going off, like that's the kind of guy Gino is.
Perfect time to move on to Josh Naylor, I think.
Yeah.
Has been unreal for this team.
And we were very concerned when he first joined. It seemed like he wasn't excited to be here. It didn't seem like, it was going to be a good fit.
I wasn't concerned. I knew he would get the reception from the fan base. He joined the team on the road.
Yeah.
I was like, when he gets home and he sees what
You did call that
what
from the
T-Mobile
beginning.
Park has to offer, he's going to be like, God damn.
When he
This
gets
is sick.
When he gets a standing ovation from the crowd, and like everyone loves that he's here, like let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Also,
And he has.
And he was so grumpy and like stoic when he first joined. And now, I mean, when he pimped the hell out of that home run, spit out an upper decker and spiked the bat, I was like, yeah, that is what
dude.
I'm talking about.
I was at a game where he hit a piss missile off the second deck, like facing of the Hit It Here Cafe. Like it was out of here in a second, dude. He hit a laser beam and knew it immediately. It feels so good to watch him do that for us instead of against us, because I've seen him do that against us too. So
He's so valuable. There was a clip, I can't remember who had just hit a home run or someone scored something, and he was out there and like was whispering in Polanco's ear. He's giving him the report, what he sees. He was watching the game. He's like, good job, home run. Yeah, don't care. Hey, watch out for this. Like, he was more concerned with the next at bat.
yeah, he sees something like, hey,
That is a
when
guy
see
you want
this-
on your team.
Yeah, he has baseball IQ, dude.
Through the roof.
He steals bags.
He has not been caught stealing.
No. Yeah.
And he has 11? Or it might
let's
actually
see.
be more.
He has Josh Naylor
22?
has 27 stolen bases on the season. Maybe 11 for the Mariners, but like
27 on the season.
and 52 in his career. Half of his stolen bags are like this year. That's fucking crazy.
It's
I'm
also
getting notes from the research department that it was 22 stolen bags.
I have Josh Naylor up here, 2025, 27
27 on the
bags.
season, maybe.
19 homers, 27 bags.
I don't know.
Either way,
It's a lot,
dude's crushing.
and he's killing it.
And what's crazy about Naylor is he's not a fast guy, and it just goes to show the strategy with stealing bases, which I've talked about before. You could be the fastest dude in the world, but there's a strategy.
I'm getting word it was actually 27.
Aha, 27.
But there's a strategy with stealing bases. It's not raw speed, and I think a huge component of that is our first base coach, Eric Young Sr.,
Yes.
who has somehow
Junior.
Yeah, it is Junior.
Is it
Eric
Junior?
Young
Junior.
Jr. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
Junior.
Senior is the third base coach for. I
Is he
can't
a
think
coach
of it.
too?
Yeah,
I
'Cause
remember
they've-
Eric
they
Young.
like exchanged lineups one day.
Oh damn.
I think it was a good moment. I can't remember who he's for. Another team. Anyway, go ahead.
But Eric Young has helped with these guys and reading the pitchers and knowing when to take jumps. And
He's all over it.
and the jumps are huge. When Naylor steals a bag, when Cal steals a bag, they are getting massive jumps, massive leads.
And I really do think it comes down to them being so good at their defensive positions. We've seen Naylor be great at first base. He knows what's going on. He works with pitchers and catchers constantly. The guys like Cal Raleigh and Josh Naylor that don't look like quick guys, they get the best jumps on pitchers. They see exactly what the pitchers are doing when they're picking. The first baseman always has to be aware of the tells from the pitcher too. Like, those guys know exactly when to steal a bag, and that baseball IQ shows, man. And I love those guys. They're not slow. They're big, but they're not slow. And they can take a bag if they get a good jump.
Eric Young Sr. is for the Angels.
Yeah.
J.P. Crawford, best Mariner.
I mean,
Best
the dude,
Mariner.
like when he comes up in late game situations, in the Kansas City game, the one loss that we actually had that ended the 10-game win streak, it was tied going into the 8th, and on the road, tie game, top of the 8th, JP hits a mammoth shot, and it's just and it's known that he has power. He's not a power hitter, but it's not a surprise when he hits one out. But to put one out in that situation, in a clutch situation, 10-game win streak on the line, unfortunately, Matt Brash came in and kind of had a rough go. It ended the win streak. But JP in that situation, like, what more do you want from your team captain? The longest tenured Mariner. And I have so much faith in him. It doesn't matter.
Absolutely.
He's batted first. He's batted ninth.
Eighth.
He's eighth, seventh. You put him. I still love him most in the bottom of the lineup. because the way that he can work those counts takes major league at bats and just, turns the lineup over with a clutch walk in a late game situation.
He knows his role.
His zone is solid.
Yes.
I played that role when I played. I was either a leadoff guy or I was hitting 8th or 9th. And it's like, it's your job to get on base. And he knows his zone so well. Like you said, Garrett, he can work a count like nobody's business, like Patrick says here. And he can go yard. We watched him learn to hit the ball the other way. We watched him learn to hit the ball with power. He hit his 11th home run. That's no joke, dude. This dude, he's hitting 264, 11 homers, 54 RBIs. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. He makes great plays at shortstop.
I was just about to give him his
series.
shortstop props. He is kind of seen as a very mid shortstop, I would say. Maybe upper mid, but still
underrated.
Underrated, dude.
I think a lot of people, if you look at his traditional defensive metrics, it doesn't look that good. But that's why on this pod, the only test that matters is the eye test.
And I've seen it.
Dr.
He's
Ward's
good.
eye test
He's good at
true.
shortstop.
He's good. He's a good shortstop.
He's a great shortstop. And the only reason he gets noticed is because when he's on an offensive tear, they find his value. But he's always valuable.
Yes.
He was also, for the second year in a row, named the Roberto Clemente Award.
Let's go.
Recipient for the Mariners. And that's huge too. JP's just the man.
He is.
In his last 7 games, he's hitting over 300 with a 1.2 or 1.1 OPS. This dude, he's hitting the ball right now. Everybody's seeing the ball and putting the barrel on it. I don't know what it is, who it is, but they have an approach at the plate.
Mm-hmm.
The only guys lacking
Hitting is contagious.
is Randy isn't having the best time.
I was just about to say, I got one more position player I want to shout out who has made an impact on this team, and it's Randy Arozarena. He's good.
He is good. Unfortunately, he's in a little slump, but he's driven this team pretty hard. And in the field, I like the effort that he's put out there.
Never thought I'd say that at the beginning of the season.
Sometimes it seems like he was kind of dogging it at the beginning a little bit, but he turned it around, but he's kind of all or nothing out there. He'll dive for balls or take a route that he's committed on and miss it and give up an extra bag here or there. But I think the risk reward kind of pays off, and I like the effort he makes. And the connection with our team and crowd he makes, the offensive production is insane. He tries to hit a home run every at-bat.
Absolutely. I want an honorable mention to Luke Raley and Dom Canzone as well.
Yes.
Those guys have also made a great impact.
Role players.
Absolutely.
Canzone, the other night, 5 for 5 with 3 home runs. I mean, that is insane. That's video game numbers.
Have a day, kid. That's fucking crazy.
Canzone has been awesome. And, unfortunately, we have seen a lot less of Luke Raley, especially with Robles coming back and Robles getting a lot of time in. And it is for the best. I'm a Luke Raley fan. But clearly the product we're putting on the field is working. And Robles has been, it's crazy that we thought there was a huge chance Robles would not even play again this season.
Dude, even our bench is strong now.
Yes.
Since we traded for 2 strong players, we have Cole Young at the end of our bench now. Canzone came back and is crushing. Everyone's playing their role. Remember Solano? Donovan Solano?
Do you remember Rowdy Tellez?
Remember Dylan Moore?
Remember Dylan Moore?
Zach Pop? Dylan Moore. Oh,
remember Leody Taveras?
Leody Taveras? Who?
I called that one from the beginning. I was like, this guy is not long for the team.
How many of these players are on the Rangers now?
3.
At least 3. Rowdy, Moore, and Solano are all Texas Rangers currently.
See, that's a good sign for the Mariners. If the Rangers are picking up all of our scraps, then we're making upgrades.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love to see that. And
y'all brought up Eric Young Jr. as well. That's been huge at first base. How about Chris Negron at third base?
He's grown.
Remember when we were complaining about how he's just willy-nilly sending people that do not need to be sent? Yeah. Well, he hasn't really stopped doing that, but it's paying off now.
He's grown into his role.
This last, 2-3 weeks maybe, where he's just Send them.
Give 'em-
And it's been working out. We are scoring runs on these sends from Chris Negron.
I don't think that he changed. I think everyone had to get used to his style where they're like,
He's not
"We're
Maniac.
going."
Yeah.
yeah. He's sending me, so I'm ready to go.
I still fully believe that.
Maybe it's one of those like, why did you send me? And he's like, why'd you hold up?
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Fucking go until I tell you not to.
Turn that corner, kid.
I do think Negron will find himself as a big league manager.
Oh
someday.
yeah, I do too.
I see that.
He's still very young, and he's on the fast track to already get promoted. I mean, he was an awesome coach for the Tacoma Rainiers, and got promoted to first base coach, and now a couple years of that, he's promoted to third base coach, and Manny Acta got a huge demotion, which he had been the third base coach for as long as I can remember. And Negron has really settled in. And yeah, the first, it's so funny to look back at how long this season is, and a lot of the woes that we had, Master Boney, in the starting lineup, Polanco at third, Negron not doing an awesome job as a third base coach, and just this team has grown so much over the years, over this season,
Over this
season,
yes.
and it's really impressive. It's fun baseball. It's good. It's just really exciting to watch, and it's cool to see kind of like the old stuff we're worried about are not even on our radar anymore.
Yeah, you could watch it grow throughout the year. The confidence, the chemistry, there's a bunch of players who were here that aren't here. It took a while to build this team, but you can tell everyone on this team bleeds Northwest green right now. Like everybody is fully committed. Every single player on that field, from our bullpen to the end of our bench, everybody on that field is committed to winning a division. And that's what, I mean, that's the ultimate goal here. Let's hang a banner that matters, not just like wild card. Like, no, dude, like the
A banner that
division.
matters.
2024, you guys are kind of close. You tried.
Good- Yeah, nice job.
Hang the banner.
Oh my God.
Dude, our two little flappy ass banners are so sad. Can't even see them. You gotta squint and like, oh yeah, there are banners there. Are there more than two?
There's,
Oh, there might be 3 or 4.
yeah, we have a couple,
It's
but,
pretty
but
bare.
it is sad that we there are teams that have
So
prolonged
decorated.
success, and they don't even bother hanging banners for like wild cards and stuff. Like you're not going to see the Yankees or the Red Sox or a team that has had a lot of success hang a wild card banner. So
That reminds me of being in the Boston airport and seeing all the Celtics banners that are up there from the decades. Like, it's just life there that they just hang They have them in the airport, not even in the stadium. It's like, these are 2 decades old. Let's put them in a place where everyone else can see them. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And Seattle just ain't that.
We got nothing. Let's hang the banner, boys.
Seattle Storm have a couple championships. Shout out Storm. Sue Bird.
I think we've said most of these players' names. Obviously, we love Rivas, but I do want to point out how good our bullpen has been.
Yeah.
Andres Munoz, for one. Let's just start at Andres Munoz. This dude has 36 saves. 36 saves. This dude has a 1.54 ERA. He's insane. His strikeout rate's through the roof. His walk rate isn't that bad. And he's having the season of his fucking life right now.
I love Andres Munoz. Huge fan.
He'll strike out anybody.
Oh, yeah.
He might let a couple people on base, but he's not going to lose you the game.
Mm-mm. I mean, he does occasionally, but
No. I don't think so.
Apparently 2 games this season he has the loss. But in 60 games, a 3-2 record ain't bad for a closer. He came in games where he ended up getting the win, which means we were tied or behind when he came in those games too.
Let me tell you about the eye test, Matt.
Yeah, the eye test.
That's all that matters.
This dude will come in and strike out 2 batters, walk a guy, give up a base hit, and everyone is stressed. And then he'll give you the save. That's the Andres Munoz story.
He's been healthy for like 2 straight years too.
I don't care how many people he lets on base, as long as they don't come in to score.
And it's not like he's like full Fernando Rodney experience
Oh, not
where
at all.
not even close. He is known to let the guy on here or there, but it doesn't really threaten all that much. Just our bullpen as a whole, I mean, it's been streaky. It has not been a dominant bullpen all season. Munoz, more or less, has been all season, but
More.
yes, yes, but Vargas has been a bit of a wild card.
Yeah,
I like
he's-
Vargas too.
He's come in. He's done some really phenomenal things for us this year. Vargas has. He's come in multiple times and been the inning eater, where he's thrown 3 innings in a game. He's had a couple saves from early on in the season. Had a save or two, and he's also had his faults. But that's bound to happen with a bullpen. I'm a big fan of Vargas, but he's not exactly locked down.
He's got nasty stuff. It's all about location for him. Like, we got him injured. He had surgery. He came back. He's a flamethrower. He kind of had an injury with us again, I think, for a shorter stint. But he's working his way back to having that control. And if he can have stuff and control, he can be somebody like Edward Bazardo. Because Edward Bazardo, I can't say his name right now.
You got it.
Bazardo has been excellent.
Yes,
That guy, he was kind of that wild card last year, kind of like how Vargas is now, where he'd maybe be an innings eater or like a low leverage guy. Bazardo's worked his way into a mid leverage. He can pitch high leverage situations if we need him, but he's come in and done everything right.
You guys remember Gregory Santos?
Gregory Santos,
kind of.
You remember Zach Pop?
Zach Pop.
Do you remember Arthur Rhodes?
You guys remember Casey Legumina? Is he still on the team?
Oh yeah, Legumina. Where'd he go?
Legumina.
Damn, we're just going through bullpen.
Yeah.
Bizardo.
You guys remember
dude.
Cade Marlowe? Never mind.
Bazardo's been unreal.
The one craziest thing for me is the fact that Bizardo has been a reliever for this whole season, and his WHIP is under 1. That is mind blowing to me. Walks, hits per innings pitched, WHIP. A great WHIP would even be like a 1.2, right?
Yep.
Like, that's phenomenal. His is under 1, which means on average for every inning he pitches, not even a full runner makes it to a base.
Yep.
That is crazy. That is insane. Anytime I see
And
a
that's
WHIP
an
under
average,
1,
which
it-
means a lot of them are zeros.
yes. Anytime I see a WHIP under 1, it absolutely blows my mind. And the fact that he has so many innings pitched this year for us and his WHIP is under 1 is insane.
In his last 30 games, he has a 1.8 ERA with a 0.8 WHIP. So
Crazy.
0.8 base runners per inning average. It's insane. This dude has really found his niche in our bullpen. He's a middle to end reliever guy. He gets it across to Brash and Munoz. Brash, unfortunately, had that one game, but he's been amazing, man. This dude
Yeah.
had surgery, and he still has the nastiest shit you've ever seen. His slider is disgusting. It
How
looks
about
like
Gabe
a
Spire? How about
Barry
Gabe
Zito
the Babe?
curveball.
Gabe the Babe. Really, I mean, Gabe also, he can light up the radar gun. Pitches smart. Very, very happy. I mean, I really like our bullpen. It hasn't been the most electric throughout the season, but just like now, like getting hot. Everyone, is clicking at the same time. And
Yep.
Gabe has had a shortcoming here or there, but I still put him as one of the top relievers on this team.
He has a couple hiccups every now and
He
then.
pitches a lot, though.
He does.
He's your transition guy.
58.2 innings. He faces the lefties in the lineup. He's the lefty specialist.
Mm-hmm.
76 strikeouts and 58.2 innings is really fucking good.
Starter comes out, Gabe's in.
Yep, and his WHIP 0.87 on the season.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
If
Look at
you,
that.
If you have to face some tough lefties, he's your man.
Let's go back to the eye test. Eye test says, I see Gabe the Babe Spire pitch a lot. And you're right.
It's-
Sometimes he has his little hiccups, but
Eye test says it's sexy.
yeah, for sure. Well, that is what has been this season. Should we move on to the next 9 games?
No, what has been has
Oh.
one more thing.
Okay.
Andy Bissell.
Good
He might as well be
call.
the MVP. I mean, this dude, he's doing some stuff. He makes the best calls in the smallest amount of time. And also, this 2-0 victory against KC on Thursday here.
Yeah,
He
Thursday.
made a very unique call. I don't know if I've ever seen it. He challenged a play on a ground ball by Dom Canzone to the second baseman, but as
routine ground ball out at first
Yep,
base.
out
So
at first
easy
base.
4-3 ground ball.
Yep, it looked like that.
And he said, no.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hold on 1 second there.
We changed the rules. Also, real quick, Andy Bissell is the guy who makes the calls for the challenges.
He's
too.
our replay specialist
Yes.
guy.
He is the nitty gritty, looking at every single thing, looking at people's foot position on the field, being like, no, I think that was messed up.
Yep, the second baseman had his heels on the outfield grass by like an inch.
It
like
was
the
barely.
barely heels on the grass.
And
And
I'm gonna be honest, I think that was kind of dumb. Like,
mean,
but
yeah.
the rule is the rule, and he saw it.
we're going to use the
You
rules.
saw his like post game interview about it. He's like, we saw it earlier in the game, and the ball just didn't go to him. So what are we gonna do? It's stupid, but he was on top of it. He's like, I've been seeing it all game. If the ball goes to him, we are challenging that.
It's
And
crazy.
he won. He
And
won
I
the
mean,
challenge and a run scored next at bat.
Yeah,
Yeah, JP ripped one. Robles scored on a
yeah, because they put in Robles as a pinch runner for Dom after
Yep.
Dom made it to first, and then JP double and scored. And
Robles scores on a double from
From
first.
first.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep. Well, I mean, we would have won that game anyway because Luis Castillo put 6 in the books with 0 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, which is kind of what I like to see, man. That means he's forcing weak contact. He's not giving up that pitch in the zone. 3 strikeouts from Castillo is unusual. You think him as more of a strikeout heavy pitcher, but hopefully he's making an adjustment to get poor contact rather than overpowering them because he can't anymore. Like,
Maybe a little late career surge,
yeah.
yeah,
a little adjustment.
a little
A little more
revamp.
touch and feel.
I'm a little weak contact pitcher now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Hey,
Little backdoor slider action.
that's how
more
you
often.
extend a career.
and I mean, we have seen Castillo over the years. We have seen him go from an elite flamethrower to, but he walked a lot of guys. To then he tried to cut down the walks and then started giving up the long ball like crazy because he was attacking too much of the zone, trying to fix the walk issue.
Oh, am I a stuff guy? Am I a big movement?
He should be a stuff movement guy.
and now and hopefully this begins the new era because he has had his struggles, especially as of late. And then to go into Kansas City on the road to take the series and just 6 shutdown innings. They had 3 hits. They were all scattered singles. So that is just phenomenal from Castillo. And let's hope for more of that. I honestly don't know how much longer he's going to be on a Mariners uniform. That's for future stuff. But if he can find a way to adjust his stuff again to kind of work with his aging strengths, you don't have to close the book on him yet.
He's obviously not one of our top starters anymore. I mean, like we said, we have Wu, Kirby, and Gilbert going in this next series against Houston,
Hey,
which
Bryce
is
Miller's pretty good.
exactly what we want. And Bryce Miller and Luis Castillo will give up the long ball a little bit more, which that's excellent to have them pitching at home where we have a little bit more wiggle room. So like that lines up perfectly. And those dudes do pitch a lot better at home than they do on the road, Castillo and Miller.
It's a very fair assessment.
So
I came into the season wanting Bryce Miller to be my guy. He's
still
going to be
have-
the guy who takes the next step. Patrick said it was going to be Brian Wu, and look who,
Oh my God.
look who's eating their words now.
Brian Wu is
It's me.
absolutely excellent this year. That dude has taken strides. I was worried about injury and everything. He's pitched the most innings in our
2 Tommy Johns.
Yeah. He's pitched the most innings out of every Mariners starter. He's made every start. He's already at 31. He's like one more start left. So, I mean, Brian Wu has been an absolute stud. I don't know what that dude eats for breakfast, but he's got to let me know.
Nails, staples, thumbtacks.
Ice in the veins.
All right, well, we spent most of our time talking about what's happened this season. Let's talk about what's about to happen this season.
Ooh.
We got 9 games left.
9 games.
What about looking forward?
I think a lot of manifesting and believing.
Believing is a big part of it,
You know,
I think.
like witchcraft and stuff.
Although
Crystals and candles.
chakras.
I hope Mercury stays in retrograde forever.
Although with the believing thing, I just got flashbacks to maybe 2022. Whenever, oh God, what's that show? The soccer coach show. Everyone, Ted Lasso, and the believe thing was big in that show. And I remember it was game 162. Mariners needed to win for a chance to playoffs. We all had the believe signs. They gave them out. And we're like, we believe that we will win. And the crowd, the energy was at an all-time high. And the first batter of the game, our pitcher was Tyler Anderson, and just gave up an absolute moonshot to Shohei Ohtani. And you just felt the whole stadium go, wow, fuck.
Well, I think we've come a long ways since then.
But, yeah,
Yo, guys, you know Shohei stinks now?
So instead, I'm gonna go with the more manifesting side because I have the PTSD from believing. I believed too hard, and
Notice after believe, it was embrace the chaos. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, at least the embrace the chaos year, we made the postseason. We're sneaking in there. Little by little, the Mariners are becoming a stronger contender. And here we are with a chance to take the division. With how many games left?
9.
9
Yep.
games left. We have Houston for 3 in Houston. And we can take advantage of those Crawford boxes as much as they can.
I think so. Oh, man, we got bad news about Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not on the team anymore.
He's hurt again.
Again.
That is such a damn shame.
Short-lived.
But it worked. It does work out for the Mariners. As always, you never want to see anyone get injured, and especially
the only Astro that I like.
And I feel so bad for Yordan because he had missed almost the entire season with his injury. He comes back for like a week, and then a freak accident, steps on the plate and severely sprains his ankle. I'm surprised it was only a sprain. I don't know if you saw the video of it. It looks bad. It looked like he broke it.
A Kendrys Morales moment.
Yeah. And it's a bummer that he's hurt. You never want to see anyone get hurt. However, he is a notorious Mariner killer, and him not playing could not be more beneficial for the M's.
You know, I feel bad for the guy, and he's an absolute monster and an essential talent for the Astros. But I'm happier for us than I am sad for them right now.
Oh, for sure. And
ill will
I see what you
towards
mean.
Yordan, but
Correa's back.
anything that can help the Mariners right now, we will take that.
How about this? Correa's back, and he's not that good.
I really wish this game was in Seattle. I would love to boo them so much.
Go to Houston. Catch a flight right now. Take Friday
I mean,
off.
they got a travel day.
No travel
Oh,
day.
no, that's right.
They're
No,
going- They're play tomorrow
Astros
on
rested
Friday.
on Thursday, so
Yep.
that means Astros had an at-home rest day with the Mariners having to travel to Houston.
Yeah, but the momentum, dude. We won that
It's
last
true.
game, day game. They have a little extra time. KC to Houston's only a few hours, dude.
Yeah, that's not that
They
bad.
get to get there and rest a little bit before their night game in Houston on Friday. So, and we're recording this on Thursday night after the Mariners took the series against the Royals.
Yes.
Real late Thursday night. It's almost Friday morning.
Yeah. I have a flight in the morning.
I gotta edit this thing.
We got to get this out because you have to watch this Houston series. You're a fan of Mariners baseball in any capacity. These next 3 games are one of the most, no hyperbole. This is one of the most serious series in Mariners history. We are up there. This is rivaling like the massive comeback in 1995, the refuse to lose. This series is up there with that. This is a potential for the division. And yeah, we have 6 games after that series, but we're tied. The Mariners and the Astros are tied for first place. This series will swing one way or another, and the Mariners have to win these games. And on the road, it's
Houston, where we notoriously don't do that good.
This is exciting baseball. This is a playoff matchup in the regular season. This is a playoff caliber series. You cannot miss it.
With playoff implications on the line.
We're living it this time, boys. We're not on the outside looking in. We're right in the thick of it. And this is the biggest series. We do have
Can we do some what ifs?
Stand.
Can we do some what ifs real quick?
Yes.
What if the Mariners sweep the Astros in Houston?
Every time I get too high, the Mariners bring me back down.
Hey, hold on. We'll get there. What if? Where does that put us? Then we go into the Rockies.
That puts us a 3. That if the Mariners sweep the Astros in Houston, that is a 3-game lead for the division, with 6 games left in the season and starting a home series against the Colorado Rockies. That's where it would put us.
Let me flip it. What if the Mariners get swept in Houston?
Oh, that puts us 3 games behind with a chance to come home and try to win some games against the Rockies.
And sneak into the 3rd wild card spot.
This series will decide if we're taking the division.
Oh, hold up. I just found out some big bullshit. The Astros are ending their season with 3 games against the Seattle Mariners, 3 games against the Athletics, and then 3 games against the Angels.
Why do they get to beat up on divisional teams that are already eliminated, and we're ending ours against the Dodgers?
Hey man, Colorado Rockies have 41 wins this season, and we're playing them at home, so that should be 3 wins.
It should.
But
it needs to be.
We know what the Mariners do best is make us sweat bullets and blood and tears. We sweat blood
tears.
and tears
against teams that you
painful.
Should beat up on.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a tough series against the Rockies,
dude. Honestly,
yeah, that's super fun and not stressful at all. Especially knowing you have to play the Dodgers after that.
The Mariners at home will beat the Dodgers 2 out of 3. We sweep the Rockies. We take 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. The Houston series all up in the air. The pivotal moment in our season comes at the end.
So let's get some predictions going. Realistically, what happens in this Houston series?
We have.
And where does that leave us?
We have to take the series. The Mariners
2 of 3?
have to take
2 of 3.
2 of 3.
Yep.
I'm gonna put us at 1.
We're gonna win the first game. Brian Woo's pitching, and we're gonna take that game. Kirby,
you're right.
I don't know. Logan Gilbert, game 3, we take that game. It's Kirby Framber in the second game. I don't think the Mariners can handle Framber's lefty shit.
I hate Framber so much.
He always gets us, dude. But I think we take games 1 and 3.
Ooh, okay.
We lose the Framber day, and then we have an off day to come home and take 5 out of 6 games.
Sweep the Rockies 2 of 3 against the Dodgers.
Yes.
Wow.
That's the prediction.
Honestly,
that's the prediction?
It's
what
happening.
What do you got?
I'm believing and manifesting.
That's big, yeah.
I'm taking I don't know. Also, it depends if the Dodgers are comfortable with sitting their players. If they're already.
Where are the Padres right now? Let's check it out.
Padres are like 2 behind, so it's chances that the Dodgers are going to be fighting all the way through too for their playoff seeding.
They're 3 games ahead of the Padres right now.
Okay.
The Dodgers. So they have an opportunity to clinch and be able to sit their players if they stay hot.
So I'm hoping the next 6 games, honestly, before the Mariners play the Dodgers, I hope the Dodgers win their next 6 games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so they're sitting pretty. The final series of the season, they're resting some guys. They're getting them prepared for their postseason, and that could really help the Mariners. And the AL West, they like to play spoilers. No team is really keen on rolling over, and so the Astros playing the A's and the Angels. And
don't forget the Dodgers and Astros have some shit too. You don't think they maybe would prefer to play the Mariners than the Astros in the postseason? I don't know. Maybe they'll give us a little extra edge when we don't necessarily need it.
I don't know, man. The Dodgers are ending their season.
Crossed.
They just started a 4-game series against the Giants where they won the first game. The Dodgers will then play 3 games against the Diamondbacks, whose infield is on the Mariners now, and then the 3 against the Mariners. I don't know where. Okay, let's. Hopefully, they're set up in a way where they can rest their best players against the Mariners, and we can get 2 of those games at the end.
All right, let's boil it down.
Let's
do
do
the Mariners take the division or do they not?
I mean, I want
so
the division.
close.
I want the division.
Do they take the division or do they not?
That's why we're playing these 3 games in Houston.
I'm going to say no.
Patrick's undecided.
I'm gonna say no.
Garrett says no.
I'm very nervous about that Rockies series.
I say yes, they take the division. I think we're totally swapped from the beginning of the year when I thought they'd come up short, and now I'm fully there.
And huge.
Also, I want to say the Dodgers fans, the Dodgers faithful, they travel very well. These last 3 games of the series, you got to go support the team. And for the fact of the matter, 1, you're cheering on the Mariners for a postseason push, and 2, let's be real, you get to see awesome guys on the Dodgers like Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman.
It's unreal.
Clayton Kershaw announced that he's retiring at the end of the season, which is a huge bummer for me. I'm a huge Clayton Kershaw fan.
18 years.
Yeah, hell of a career. So go buy your tickets. Go to this Dodgers series. Cheer on the boys. Root on for this postseason push. And you get to see some of the most elite superstars in the game on the Dodgers too.
Did you know there's a Max Muncy who's not Max Muncy?
Yeah.
That's
2.
crazy to me.
Remember Teoscar Hernandez?
Oh, I remember.
You can see him when he comes to town
Teoscar's there. I wonder what the reception he'll get is.
Do you guys
Oh,
remember
I
Shohei
would clap.
Ohtani? That guy who used to play baseball?
He was on the
Oh,
Angels,
yeah.
I think.
That guy, I heard he's like the best or something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
There's
we'll-
a guy named
we'll
Cal
see.
Raleigh who's just kind of porking him these days.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Porking everybody.
watch the Houston series. Watch every pitch. Watch every inning. Manifest, not believe. I'm done
Yes.
believing. I'm manifesting.
Manifest this with us.
Manifest, and I'm already going to one of the Rockies games, so I'll be there Wednesday, and then I'm about to buy up some Dodger tickets, especially because Dodger fans, they fill up the stadium. They travel
Damn.
very well. It's pretty impressive, but I guess when you got a lot of bandwagoners, it's easy to do.
It's a Friday through Sunday series. Go out and see your boys the last 3 games of the regular season. It's going to matter. It's going to come down to the wire. Buy your tickets now. Go see the boys. I'll be out of town, unfortunately, so I have no opportunity. But we're hoping for October baseball, baby.
Let's do it. Let's go Mariners, and we just completed 100 episodes. This is our 100th.
Hey, we did it.
Hey, the century mark.
The century
No way,
mark.
boys.
We've done it. Here's hoping to 100 more, and maybe who knows? next year we'll have a little Mariners World Series banner behind us.
If
to
you've
do.
listened this far and you're not subscribed, subscribe to our channel. You
Please.
can always message us, comment on our stuff. Let us know when we're being stupid. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Remember Bob Wolcott? Like, we're Mariners heads, dude. We'll talk 95 Mariners if you want. Like,
Remember
let's go.
Gil Mesh?
Gil Mesh. What a guy.
Do you know that Aaron Seeley actually got one Hall of Fame vote? Which leads me
No
to
way.
I swear to God. Which leads me to believe that he was close friends with someone on the voting committee.
Nepotism.
That was like, yeah, we'll throw a vote your way for Aaron Seeley. Thank you all so much for being with us over the years. It has been so much fun to do. Apologize for the hiatus. Sometimes life gets crazy. What can you do? We will be back regular on top of it. Here's to many more years. And here's to the Mariners postseason push. Watch, go to the games. You don't want to miss this.
Cheer on the Mariners.
This is what we've all been waiting for.
Let's raise a banner.
It's finally happening. Raise the banner.
It's happening.
Let's go. Get a little pulley action. Well, thank you all for listening. And as always,
Go Mariners!